Hi, in my previous video I talked about Apple Mac lineup and how outdated it is. But I didn't have time to talk about the most powerful and professional Mac desktop, called Mac Pro. In recent years, Apple became the company whose only motivation is money. And why should they introduce few $1,000 Mac Pro, which will not bring them a lot of money? They should focus on iPhones and how to sell millions of them, right? Of course, that is not the reason why Mac Pro hasn't been updated since 2013. Apple engineering team has been attempting to redesign the Mac Pro so that it can easily and efficiently be upgraded. The company is rethinking the entire machine. There is a lot to talk about, so I don't want to waste time on intros, so let's get right into it. The new Mac Pro will be announced in 2019 and it will feature entirely new design, which will be focused on easy upgrades. So we will be able to change processors, RAM, graphic cards, and so much more, and that is something that no Mac can currently do. What that means is that when you will buy extremely pricey Mac Pro, you will be able to get an entirely new machine next year when the new processors will be available. That is very good and it will finally be a great purchase. We don't know much about design, but we have some concepts. Here is the image created by Benjamin Monoyer. It looks gorgeous and we certainly get the idea how the swapping parts can be designed. The next one is by Pascal Eggert. It is just a design he came up with rather than a design or concept with any evidence behind it. So design is mostly mystery. But we know for sure that the next Mac Pro will be customizable, which is one of the most requested features. And the one that can make Apple great again in desktop market. But what do we expect to find inside this gorgeous machine? We are still months away, so it is not entirely clear what processors Apple will use in this machine. But we can expect impressive results. iMac Pro currently has up to 18-core Xeon Pro chips, and Mac Pro should get 18-core option as well. But maybe even more, perhaps 22 or 24 cores or even 28 or 32 cores, so it will be insanely powerful. Given the fact that the next Mac Pro isn't expected to launch until 2019, we could be looking at a new, as yet announced, processors generation. Cascade Lake is set to follow Pearly, but isn't expected until late this year. Another possibility is Cannon Lake Xeon, which will be launched in 2019. Alternatively, Apple could design their own chips. There are rumors Apple is planning to ditch Intel, and that can happen as soon as 2012. In addition to Intel processors, Apple can develop their own co-processors like T2 found in iMac Pro and MacBook Pro. In terms of ports, current Mac Pro features 6 Thunderbolt 2 ports, which means this Mac can be connected to up to 3 4K displays. There is also 4 USB 3 ports, dual gigabit Ethernet, and an HDMI Ultra HD, as well as headphone jack and some more. It's certain the new Mac will get Thunderbolt 3 port, which will enable Mac Pro to power 2 additional 5K displays. We also expect it to boost new 10 gigabit Ethernet, which will offer 10 times faster networking. For graphics, we don't know nothing, but Apple could stick with AMD and include AMD Radeon Vega with up to 16 GB of memory, like in iMac Pro, but we should expect better graphic card. There also are some rumors that Apple will ditch AMD completely and use Nvidia graphics card instead. The standard storage option will probably be 1 terabyte and it will be configurable up to 4 terabyte or even more. In terms of RAM, we should expect 32 gigabyte for standard option and it should be configurable up to 128 gigs. And the RAM should also be faster than the one in iMac Pro. But all of those specs won't matter so much, because you will have the ability to swap all the parts inside. Because of that modular design, the new Mac Pro could be the very best Apple product ever. Millions of people is waiting for it. That is all for that video. I hope you like it. Have a great day. Bye. If you like that video, feel free to subscribe and don't forget to click that bell icon to get you notified whenever a new video is ready.